September 2024, we are prepared to take necessary measures, including significantly limiting visas to ensure.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to my King Student Vlog once again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you are watching this video. It's your boy Kings, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the latest updates about studying in Canada. And in today's video, I'm having two important updates. The two most important updates about studying in Canada. And one of them is a good news and the other one is a bad news, trust me. So, and I will be starting with a good news. Yeah, let me not spoil your mood in the beginning of this video. I'm starting with a good news, and the good news is that the Canadian government has extended student work hours. Now you can work more than 20 hours plus as a student. As an international student who is studying in Canada, you can now work 20 hours plus in order to cover your expenses while you study normally, and then go to your everyday work. So you don't need to work part-time any longer in order to meet up with the 20 hours which was mandated by the Canadian government. Now you can work more than 20 hours plus. Although this policy was first implemented in the late 2022 in response to the growing shortage of labor across Canada. So this was made in order to remedy the labor shortage across Canada. It was set to expire in the 31st of December 2023, but then they later extended it to April 30th, 2024. So making it a good news for everybody. Every student, every international student who are studying in Canada and people who are still planning to migrate to Canada to study. This is the press release of everything you need to know about working more than 20 hours in Canada as a student. Uh, I will also leave the link in my description below. If you can't see what I just put here, I will also leave the link in my description below. But then this is the press release of everything they talked about working more than 20 hours as a student who is studying in Canada. So this is it here. So it is all in all a good news for all. So, and that is the good news I'm sharing. So the bad news is that the Canadian government has increased their proof of fund for student visa times 2 of what it used to be. So before now, the Canadian proof of fund for student visa was 10,000 Canadian dollars, and this has been since ages. Over 2 decades now, they have had 10,000 Canadian dollars plus a year school fees as a proof of fund for student visa. So, but now they added an extra $10,000, 10,000 Canadian dollars, sorry, to the proof of fund, making it 20,000 Canadian dollars as a proof of fund of what you need to have in your bank account before you can be accepted and issued a visa for you to travel to study in Canada. Now, according to IRCC, this policy will take effect from the 1st of January 2024. So if you've traveled before January 2024, trust me, you are still safe from this policy. But if you haven't traveled before then, Otilo is gone. That means you need to show the proof of fund of 20,000 Canadian dollars for your visa to be accepted for you to study in Canada. So if you can't provide 20,000 Canadian dollars as a proof of fund from January 2021, 1st of January 2021, man, your visa will be denied. No matter what, your visa will be denied. In fact, I need to show you the video of where the Canadian minister is saying this thing and how serious he is in enforcing this policy to every province in Canada. Just watch this video first.
On January 1st, the financial requirement for study permits will be raised to reflect the current cost of living. A single applicant will need to show that they have $20,635 in funds to support themselves in Canada, moving up from $10,000. Future increases will be tied to the low income cutoff that Statistics Canada publishes every year. Since most students are currently halfway through their school year and some are working full-time to meet their needs, we will extend the temporary policy that has allowed eligible international students to work more than 20 hours per week through till April 30th, the end of the academic year. Ahead of September 2024, we are prepared to take necessary measures, including significantly limiting visas to ensure that designated learning institutions provide adequate and sufficient student supports as part of the academic experience. Enough is enough. If provinces and territories cannot do this, we will do it for them, and they will not like the bluntness of the instruments that we use.
Hope you watched that video to the end. You can see how serious this man is, why he was saying these things, and how serious he's going to enforce this policy to every province in Canada. So that is how serious this matter is. From January 1st, 2024, man, we are going to provide a proof of fund of 20,000 Canadian dollars if you are planning to study in Canada. So I don't know what you think about this, but for me, I feel like taking from when this proof of fund has been implemented from 2000 till now, you will know that things has changed over time. But then I also feel like, I just feel not like this is true. I just feel like this is just a diplomatic way of saying, yeah, we need less and less people migrating to Canada now. We need less and less people migrating to Canada. And if I have to be sincere with the way this policy is going, I feel this policy will greatly affect students, international students from India and Nigeria who are planning to study in Canada, because judging from the statistics, the most international students who always apply for visa to study in Canada are majorly Nigeria and India, and they are evenly distributed across all the provinces in Canada. So this policy will majorly affect them. So I don't know how most of them are going to do it, but then this policy is already clear that it will affect most people who are planning to study next year. I mean, there will be lots and lots of visa decline in visa, because most people won't meet up with this. I mean, most people won't meet up with this. There will be much and much decline in visa. So they will be mostly affected in this problem. So that is what I feel. I don't know about you. Like, what do you think about this? I will be waiting for you in the comment section to know what you feel about these changes in Canada policy about people who are planning to study in Canada. So before we leave, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, please. If you're a new subscriber, you are welcome. But if you're a new viewer and you haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you will learn a lot, I promise you. So for now, bye.